Hello there. Hey, is it working today? I think it is. I can see audio waves. That's promising. How are we all doing? Where's Force Ghost Qui-Gon? In a very brief cameo in Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think that's probably where it will stay. I think it would be interesting if they decided to do a Force Ghost faction, because the fact is, what could you do? They all just stand around and talk. They don't really... I mean, you can argue Yoda sets things on fire, but that's one arsonist amongst several Force Ghosts who just do little except for give sage advice. Bring me a Thrawn GL, though. I don't think it'd be next this year, but I think it could be when Ahsoka returns. I think we've got to see more of Thrawn on either the silver screen or otherwise to actually justify the GL. That'd be a lot of confusion with a full team of them. Hello, Drafts. Alright, let's go here. Hey up, Numpty. Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you're doing alright, man. Yeah. I'm a bit late today. I'll be honest, like the hour leading up to my normal stream time, I thought, oh, okay, you know, I'll get cracking on doing all my prep for it, if you like. And then Mum just shouted into me saying, we haven't eaten today. So I thought, all right, we'll have something to eat. And then just as I was about to start eating, a TV broke. So that knocked me back by... a good hour and a half. I've not really done my fleet climb today. So, yay. Fingers crossed, though. Fingers crossed we can push on from here. I saw you'd written something in the Gensero chat drafts. I didn't actually memorise it, if you like, just for the fact that I was kind of glancing through things at the time. I did see you got something, though, so well done. You found another one of those really badly modded K2 teams. Oh, do you mean Kyber 2 teams there? I'm curious what that might be, actually. You're all good? You got a new roster? Hey, go and say, what kind are we talking about? Easy match, you think they've lost Leia versus Reva? Wow, I didn't know Reva could hold against Leia. That's impressive. If by parties here you mean me and Mum just chilling watching some TV and movies, they were fine. Gonna say we had a good Christmas, New Year. Let's see. GMY, General Kenobi, Thrawn and Emperor Palpatine, very nice unlocks. Kenobi's definitely one you keep pushing on with. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at what Numpty's saying. It's alright, I've got a couple of lines of chat in here, I'm just losing track of where I am. But yeah, I'm going to say you've got GL, Leia and Potato Ray since your last visit. Very nice. I've got Ray on both of mine now, both with ult. And my main account has actually got Slacker. So we haven't got him maxed out or anything, but he's got all his Zetas, so it's a start. Just don't look at the mods. The mods are horrendous. You unlocked Slacker as well. Nice one, Aranya. I'm going to say, I mean, I will just go here a second, just to show it off, like. I say show it off as if it's something really big to be proud of, but yeah, he's gear 10 right now. It's the counter attack hold up that's causing me issues. I mean, started on them today. Got a bit of the computer still. This was proving an issue though last week. The normal gear, shall we call it? I was really low on it, just for the fact that I hadn't got any raid currency. I'd used it all. So yeah, I'd kind of got the counter attack sorted for him, but I couldn't get like carbs and whatnot. So yeah, a bit rough. Like I say, just don't look at that. It's literally me just putting mods on just so that he's got something rather than, oh yeah, these are good mods. Also, one little thing, I've taken Iden up to gear 12, so I've actually got Iden with a decent gear level now, thanks to Conquest demanding it. And I've got the Imperial Troopers marked for it as well, so that they can at least do something. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, I've taken CLS this week to Relic 7 for Leia, so that is just another little thing to put on my tick sheet. But other than that, I don't think there's anything really big and massive that's happened on here since Christmas. Sith Assassin's Relic 8. Eh. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else though. If there is, I'm forgetting it. Oh man, if Slacker hasn't got mods, that's bad. I mean, even if it's like bad mods, at least it's got something on it. Oh, Numpty, that's a clever idea if we're being honest. I mean, the Ray event isn't horrendous now, but it's still not fun. I've got to do a video on it next week, and I'll say next week, hopefully this week. And I'm going to try and show ways of doing it with and without Zori, and the Zori way is a lot easier. But yeah, I imagine the layer ult is a lot easier. Next TB, you're going to get Raver. Very nice. Raver's a way off for me. I think I've said that before. We are 97 out of 330. It didn't help that I lost the mission last time because Grand Inquisitor got stunned straight out the gate as well as Fifth Brother. So, yeah, that was fun. By the way, I'm quite proud of this, the fact that these are my only non-unlocked characters. I mean, I know there's 3 GLs there, but considering Bane is someone no one's got, Bo-Katan, Mandalore's maybe what? A couple hundred, maybe a couple of thousand, and then Third Sister. Okay, that's kind of on me, but yeah, it's like I'm pretty proud of that. Layer ult's a button mash and you can't fail. That's brilliant to hear. I would be willing to do Ray R9 at some point, but it's like way down the list. I mean, honestly, she does fine for me for now. She's got a nice chunk of health, bit of speed, just don't need it, but she's got it. I would like a bit more offense on her here, but I'd say it's okay. This is the thing, right? You say make it a conquest requirement, but even then it's not the biggest of things. I mean, when you think they've put in the Lightside Mandalorian's feat, yet people are just skipping it because, well, at least I'm skipping it just for the fact that it's like, why would I? You know, why do Lightside Mandalorians when that team is absolutely horrendous? The one that is holding me up is the fact that I haven't got Cal Kestis. If I got that, I wouldn't even need to do Ewoks. But because of that, I need to do Ewoks. So I'm actually doing alright here. I've got Golden Path done quite easy. First Order, I'm halfway, well, over halfway. Veers and Piet, I know I can cheese it, so I'm just going to do that maybe later. I've got to do the Ewoks, fair enough. But I haven't even touched Lightside Mandos. I just don't see the point. The one I'm actually struggling on, and I say struggling with a bit of inverted commas, is the Iden kills. For the fact that I know there's a cheese for it, I'm sure there is, but I don't know what. The one I was hoping I could do would be... Where is it? Here we go. Geonosians. And throw in something like this. Or sub out Chieftain and put Treya in. But my Iden at Gear 12, she's just got she hasn't got enough punch to knock through the Geos. It's pretty rough. Let me show you what I've got. Alright, sorry, I was just catching up on what was said. You do the armor lead, Osprey does bounty onto Mando lead. I mean, fair enough. Personally, I just would rather not do it. I've got Volta Accelerator, I've got Ruthless Swiftness, Thermal Exhaust, which I don't think was listed there, to be fair. Blindside, Amplify Agony, and Protection Shield, which I've got to admit I found very nice. That's good with the Ewoks, because one of them gets hit, then suddenly the others heal up a little, so it's kind of nice that, just to keep the weaker toons okay. One's not equipped, we've got Perseverance, Volatile again, Unstable Decelerator, Power, VV. Yeah, I have not had a lot of Amplify Agonies. Another unstable, offense, protection recovery, offense, support, persistence, defensive. Yeah. I'd like to get Red Crate, and I think I've got the resources to do it. When I was calculating it, if I didn't do Ewoks, I'd be 4 banners off. Oh, sorry, 4 tickets off. So I thought I've got to do the Ewoks. But it's a bummer, because I'd rather not do it. If I got Cal Kestis, I'd have got it. And again, it is what annoys me, the fact that they put these really exclusive characters behind it. I mean, well done, Osprey. I mean, I just can't get through it that quick. Sorry, I just saw something there. I'm like, what's going on here? No worries, drafts. For the record, it wasn't... If you talking about the attacking yesterday, if you haven't got anything to attack with, don't worry. Like I said to you in DM, just look at what goes on, essentially. You can see the board, you can see how it looks, and then when you're able to take part, you'll have a better idea of what we're talking about. I found some of it okay. It's been okay. Conquest is conquest. Yeah, we're talking about Pen, but not... I don't really want to dwell on it. It's like... if anything, right, I'm fishing for help on that bloody Iden one, but... it's a bit like what was said. Amplify Agony is something I'm really missing. And I don't really think I'm going to get another disc of it, unless I'm lucky in the last couple of nodes. I really wish I was Osprey. Whenever I see the likes of Tripocalypse or Scribe come out with something, I'm like, you gods. You know, I know that the YouTube algorithm loves comments, so on Scribe's latest video, or one of them anyway, I just put a crown in the comments. I'm going to say king, absolute king. Alright, let's get into this, because, well, I'll be honest, this one's not going to take long, I don't think, so I might as well just show you guys why I'm thinking that. So, Tamin up against Red ZG, and we've got a lot of red on our side, so it's not too promising. They're 2.2 million GP ahead of me, so that's not a promising start. 78 is ahead, 14 Omicrons ahead of me, 85 total Relics ahead, 85 Relic 5 Plus is ahead. Yeah, they got the Datacron advantage, the 25 level 9s are scary. Then they've pretty much got more than double my 6-dot mods. Over 200 more 15 pluses than me, 48 more 20 pluses, and finally, I've actually got one thing going for me. I have got 4 more 25 plus speed mods. And so let's have a big round of applause for me in the chat for that. And you can be sarcastic. So, GLs, no surprises, they've got all of them. I've got Jabba, JML, Ray, and a very baby Slacker. And finally, ships. We have got them all, so no surprises there. And when I was looking at the matchup, they have got a lot of R9s. So this is going to be very brutal. Yep, kind of to be expected that. So let's just break down my walls. They haven't done anything yet. You're missing Voluntary Vanguard. You don't know if it's not part of the round of Conquest or if you just didn't see any. Yeah, I've got it. I had that last round on Crimson as well. That was painful. Actually, sorry, it wasn't Crimson, it was Tammin. I ended up having to do... Ooh. I can't remember what the data disc is. It's one of the purple ones, but I had to use that to get Tusken kills. The Tusken Warrior kills. That was horrendous without Voluntary Vanguard. Yeah, I really feel if you need it and you haven't got it. But yeah, this is what we got. Nothing... Ugh, I wish I'd bloody seen that. I didn't put me right cron on. I've got to change that. I've got a Boosh cron and I'm using Drogon. I did remember to do that. I put the Tusken cron on. So, yeah, that was just dopiness on my side. I've heard of that. I saw that yesterday. I didn't pick it up because it was like... I didn't really see the point as far as if you lose a unit, you're losing a star. So do you really want it? I suppose it depends what you're aiming for with it. There we go. No mistakes like that again. So, I don't know if I went through my south wall, but we're just going to move up here. So, we're facing a Rey, a Jabba, a Seer-Witara and Malicos, and Malgus. Yay. Yeah, that is true. If you're farming Decron node wins, it's not too bad. Okay, we've got Phoenix. Interesting how to put Ezra in there. We've got Raver, Dash, and Lord Vader. Okay. The R9s scare me. That R9 maul looks nasty. Okay. I figure let's just try this. Let's see how quickly we get murdered. Yeah, that's not the one. That's the one we don't use. I think we go for that one. Thrawn could fracture Fennec straight out of the gate and it gets really messy. Yeah, it was really bugging me how I didn't get Amplify Agony on my main this time. It really slowed everything down. Alright, well, Fennec takes a turn. We can get a taunt up. Retribution. And even though I don't really want to, we'll do that. Just base it for now. Can we kick them all in the nuts? Not really. Go on, we'll do that. It won't do much, but we'll do it. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse, so I'll take small mercies. Okay, we'll do that. It won't do too much, but we'll do it. Maul takes the next turn. I think we gotta get rid of Royal Guard. Didn't like that. Oh, okay. Just try and keep Fennec in the game. Yeah, just keep this on. Thank you for the resub, Kaleri. How you doing, man? Happy New Year. Let's get rid of Thrawn so he doesn't fracture Fennec. Oh, okay, maybe not. Yep. Okay. Bit nasty. You have nothing clever to say, so Bishcherga. Okay, I'll take that. I think I put Phoenix on defense, so I couldn't try and choose that ear. I can't remember that one. Inquisitors to clean up Love Vader? Alright, that might be an option. Yeah, we had an alright New Year, Kaleri. Thank you for asking. And say I hope it was alright for yourself. Just thinking about what we're doing here, and I think we take these 5 in. Oh, saying that, we could probably do with this for Seer. Ooh. That is tasty. Let me just wait up in my head. We do Starkiller on that. Oh no, sorry, not Starkiller, Afra on that. Which could be tasty with that there, but we'll see. Malgus there. 501st there. And Starkiller there, so we can afford JML on Raver. But that is not a good matchup in my eyes. Let's use this, just get this one out of the way. I'm trying to think what else I might have. Maybe I'll CLS. That might be able to get through a bit of Raver. Nice to see you as well, Thrawn. Let's just try and put a bit of daze on him so he isn't constantly powing me. And just try and hit Thrawn a bit. Go on, we'll just put a bit of heal out. So the question here is, can we just get through Love Vader? I'm hoping we can. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with the basic for a minute. Okay, 6 stacks. Get the Torture on so we get tenacity up. I don't think there's going to be too much we can keep Love Vader from putting on us, but tenacity up's better than not. Let's cleanse what we can. Okay, ouch time. This might end up being one where I have to come back. I mean, yeah, defense is a pretty high number there. Not like crazy high like we had with the 15% max health, max protection set, but still pretty high. And I think I'm more likely to die here. Yep, there's 9th. Yeah, those dots are wrecking us. I mean, we're getting armor shred on, that's helping. It's just, I don't think we've got enough in the tank to go beyond that. Okay, I know that it won't heal because of the healing immunity, but I figure it might at least just give us a little in. Hello, angels. How you doing, my governor? It's kind of tempting to leave him here. I think here, I know he's got turn meter, but I mean, saying that, do we? I don't think we'd be able to time a move while here. You know, I don't think it's worth trying to hit him, let him use his turn meter, and then get. I just don't think there's any benefit. I might be wrong. Very nice win, Angels. I'm doing alright. This is the second battle we've done. So Lord Vader's given us a bit of a welcome back to 5v5. But yeah, we're doing okay besides that. I'm just trying to think what we can do, and it's awkward. I can't help but think, right, if this should bring out an actual Lord Vader lifter. You know, because every unit that's come out in Conquest, people have said, maybe that could work with Lord Vader. You know, it was Tara, and then it was Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. And you think, maybe it's just a sign that people don't want to use Maul with Lord Vader. So, give him something to actually work well with. About 2 million difference, yeah, Angels. So this is a bit of a rough one. They've got quite a few Relic 9s compared to me. Vader is what C was. Exactly. Yeah, it kind of feels like we now need that. Why did I draw that? Essentially, it was better to try and attack Lord Vader with a separate team, how he was with his health, versus just losing because he could heal up. You know, if he attacked me, then he would have essentially healed. Cheers, Angels. Okay, I must have put SRP with someone else. But we can make that work. Yeah, I'm thinking of using CLS versus, Raver. Not necessarily because I think Raver's an easy win, but Yeah, I think it's just a better place for it. I must have put a Rebel Datacron on defense. That's annoying. Yeah, I've got nothing here that's Rebel related. Yeah, no way I'm using that. So I think we just need to go for some stats. There we go. Accuracy, crit damage, stop protection up. That'll do. Yeah, I'm really annoyed about the Jabbercron. I saw it after we started the round just now, and I'm like, why didn't I use that? But yeah, hopefully this will be enough. All right. And say I wouldn't mind the turn meter tracker, just keep an eye on it. Can Lord Vader have his turn meter reduced, or did I just have a bit of resistance then? We don't seem to be dealing much damage, that's for sure. No TM reduction, okay. This is not Emperor Palpatine. This is Lord Vader. Yeah, Lord Vader's one of the toughest galactic legends, I'd say. Not necessarily the toughest, but one of. It is pretty laughable, isn't it? 5v1 takes a second. There we go. 31. Okay. Yeah, it was a thick one. You know, give the guy full credit, he modded it well. Or at least it feels well modded. Okay. I think we go for that. Yeah, I'll definitely agree there, Sam. Definitely one of the tankiest. I mean, the Relic 9 scared me more than anything, just for the fact that you know you're getting all the benefits from that. Redzigi, can I just double check something a second? Hello there. I'd say thank you for finding your way here. I'm assuming anyway. I'd say I didn't know. I haven't actually done any research myself this round, but it's quite interesting. I'd say, but yeah, thank you. I mean, put it like this, feel free to do what you like, Redzig, but it's nice to see you here. Pen with the 100 bits lies. Lord Vader is not tough, he's just annoying. I think I read that right. Yeah, just annoying. Okay, let's get Rebels in. Ah, cool. Yeah, it is a bit of a double productions line. I like that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to say, good luck to you, Redzig. Well, as much luck as I can wish you, anyway. Alright, let's take this Kron in. Let's see how we get on. So, my hope is that we can two-shot this. But I don't really know what my best hope is here, if you like. Let's shoot Grand, because he's going to take a turn if we don't. You tend to get relics towards level 85. Because at that point you get in... Oh, hang on, sorry, we've got the death mark to deal with. Bear with me. Okay, that's one down. Alright, so this might not have been a good idea. Okay, I could have sworn that was an okay 2-shot, so that is not good. Should have backed out as well, if I'm being honest. So I think I'm gonna have to try Jedi. Last time when my game was on stream and I won with Arnold. Nice one. That's certainly a little flex. I was gonna say I'm kind of grateful I haven't faced Arnold because, granted, I've never been in Kyber 1, but besides that, I really dread that sort of level of matchup, shall we call it? It's alright, I'm just pondering here who we've put in. It's got to be Hermit. Grand? Double Foresight? Raver's got Deathmark, so heals are kind of moot. Oh, can I have a look then? It feels it. But saying that, with the Taran Malikos Kron, I don't feel like JML can make a dent there either, so JML's kind of stuck. No, he's Redzig. I know, Jedi killers. Let's see, do I have Adrad? I think Adrad might be on defense. Yeah, he's on defense. We need Sith Empire for Malikos, Fiver First for Malgus. Yeah. I mean, I don't bat that one bit, just to point it out. Afra might, but I need someone to beat Jabba. I'll just show the top wall again. So my thoughts were Afra here, Malgus here, Fiver First here, Starkiller here. Although not exactly a guarantee on that last one. Yeah, it feels a little bit, but it's where I'm trying to just give myself the option to do 2 walls. I don't want to just commit to doing south. Yeah, I say that. It feels that way. Zori in there definitely feels rough. I mean, give Red credit, there's some good speeds out here. I know I can't just try and cheese things. You know, other rounds I might have thought, oh yeah, I'll try this or that. Phoenix are on defense. I mean, I could try Maul. Maul's a bit of an odd one. I don't know where I could try Maul, but I've got it. I've got... Ugh. If I was to do Maul, it'd have to be with really low... Well, let's say low gear. The gear 11 ISC and GAR. I don't know if they could get through something like that. I think the short answer there is no. It's about 380 speed, I think. mean, I've got Night Sisters available. I know that they can do some things. I'm pretty sure I need Merrin's Omicron to be able to do anything to Jabba. It's okay, Liam. How about you? How are you doing? Happy New Year, by the way. Maybe we Night Sistered there? I don't know. Yeah, I'm really sort of spinning my wheels a bit here. I think I'm going to go with my original plan, even though I recognise why people said it's insanity. Because I get it, it's the Jedi killer. But the simple fact is, I haven't got a lot of options. Gas on Raver, I need gas for Malgus. Hey, nice one. I took my CLS up to Relic 7 the other day, Liam, to try and get on that little path. I don't think I've got a good enough JML team to do Malgus, I might be wrong. I don't know. Phoenix are on defense. Go on, we'll try that here. We'll use tier just to see how it gets on. So if that's the case, we'll try 5 at first on Raver. Arnold's Arnold. But yeah, we'll see. We'll give 5 at first to go, and we've got JML to move there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I didn't bring him on offense, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to see if we've got anything nice, but all these stat ones are just terrible. That one could be alright. Yeah, my Seer isn't built like that. Or my Malicos. Yeah, the stats on it aren't great. I mean, how I view it, I'm mainly just using it and just trying to get the good level 3s, 6s and 9s. Kit for the resub, thank you very much, man. I hope you're doing alright. Probably doing better than me right now. I've got no idea, Liam. I've got no idea. This is the winging it portion of the stream. Alright, there he goes. No worries, man. Enjoy your lurk. Alright, so safe to say that hasn't gone well. I mean, if we can get Raver out, it's something. Yeah, that's something. At least we've got a clean up here. Right, we've all got foresight, so I will do that to clear it, and then I'm going to just do that to try and whittle down GI a bit. And no chance. Okay, so again, it's in a clean-up position now. Raver's not a problem. I've got Sortie. Maybe that could be enough to get through. I'm a bit surprised she's on offense for me. Yeah, very baby Kylo. I mean, my hope is that we'll be able to get Kylo up a bit. But, we'll see. I'll say that in the next week, I mean. He's got all his Zetas, so it's just getting the gear and relics. Okay, that was a bit of a bummer. That's it, Papa Taunt. Tenacity down. Yeah, 4 GLs. Completely correct on that count. We'll do that. Yeah, Lobot's a real punching bag here. I've mainly just bought him in case he can give any stat bumps. We'll do that. I'm not even sure this is a fight they could win, but I figured it's not something I've got a plan for, so let's give him a go. Yeah, Lobot's dead. So is RG. It's going fantastic. Yeah, I think we'll just back out of this one. It's not going great. Have I got any Sana Rebels? Yeah, not exactly stellar modding. Can maybe put Drogon in, but I'm gonna have to rethink my defense teams. It's wrecked me a bit, this. Maybe Ezra. I don't really want to use Ezra with the Jedi. Alright, Captain On could bring Ezra back, so not the biggest of deals. Okay, not bad. Again, not bad. Let's call Captain Han. And let's just cleanse that on Stormtrooper so he keeps going how he is. Alright, this isn't too bad. Oh, it's not often you see Rolo putting in work in 5v5. Yeah, this is actually pretty solid. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this. I like Sana. I feel like that's, I'm not going to throw any shade away. I think she's pretty good. I think what she really needs is something to push her on a little bit, you know what I mean? Because, like, a kit is quite nice. It's just, I'm looking at, like, Stormtrooper. I think he fits well. If you want to put Kara there, great. Kara can fit in there. I love Kara with Mon Mothma, but even I can accept, yeah, Kara's good here. But, yeah, I think it's just a case that you need the other two, essentially, to be a little bit higher tier. Alright, so I've got 2 wins, and it's taken me 7 battles. Have I got anything with scoundrels again? Like, I know I've got Queel. I think I've left all my decent leaders on defense. I'll tell you what, right? I'm actually going to clear that north wall. I don't normally like to leave a wall like this, but I'm thinking, let's just deal with the teams I know I need to deal with, and then I know what I've got left, essentially, because that's what's doing me in right now. I don't know what I've got left. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and... need a droid. HK. I haven't been able to try it yet. It's on my to-play list. This is the thing, right? I've been trying to play Spider-Man, and I haven't been able to get through, get enough playtime in that yet. But I'd like to get Bioshock in the next year. Well, in the next year, this coming year, should I say. I mean, let's just see how it goes, Liam. You never know, I might feel a bit of a tit in a minute, but fingers crossed you can pull up some trees for us. I wouldn't mind, I made easy work for my opponent with this. I still can't believe I didn't put the correct Jabbercron on. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's hard to shake off a year sometimes, isn't it? Alright, we'll base it. Put some more of that out. Do the AoE. Just get some buffs, I guess. Oh yeah, Afra is great regardless. It's more just a case of, I feel like if you're doing this counter normally, you need B2, whereas I'm hoping I can get away without B2 with the Kron. Hoping. Alright, so there's the damage immunity on Boba. Again, we'll do that. Let me just check. Have we got any damage immunities? Nope. Oh, hang on. Yep, we've got one there. Don't think I can see anything on Scando. Is there anything on Chris? Yeah, there is on Chris. Okay, so we'll just base it. Hey, nice one. Even with trying to keep the buffs condensed, they still flood my screen. Go on, just base it. Gotta love how often you can spam that ability. Yeah, I can't put up with all the buffs on the screen, it just does me head in. Okay, so Jabba's out for a turn. It's just Chrysanthemum being a pain now. Here we go again. I really wish there was a buff to spell here, because this is really annoying. Alright, be gone, Java. We're going to lose a few banners here doing that. But hopefully we can regain a few. There we go, he took a turn! Yay! I didn't see that in total, but that looked like 1 million damage. I might have blinked and it was more like 100,000. Either way, it was enough. Okay. So Seer with all that junk. Hey up, Darts, how you doing, man? 1.8 million, is that the difference for yourself? Oh, 1.8 million for that hit. I thought I saw a big number with a 1 at the start. Alright, let's take Malakos, not Malakos, let's take Malgason against Malakos. Alright. Okay. I would have applied a Cronia, by the way, but I just don't think I've got anything that was really that applicable for this team. Let me just check, is there anything starting here? No? Let's just do that then. Again, that won't do too much, but it's there. Feel free to stealth, Assassin. There we go. Oh. Okay, bye-bye, Bastila. Bit of shock. Never hurt anyone. Right, suck. I don't think I'm wrong focusing on Malakos. Oh, she does alright in GAC. Oh, worse. So yeah. Sorry, I had to think what you meant then. Alright, put that on. Stealth again. Come on, let me get a decent hit on him. Oh, bye-bye, Raven. Oh, wow. Okay. I'll keep that in mind for, you know, post-army. Alright, now I feel like we're still in the very army scary meta. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it went great, Liam. Okay, that was a waste. That's one thing, they're not going to have the Cron next time. Downside, I'm not sure what Seer counters I've got. You're alright. If you wait a second, I can take her. Sure. Well, I say a second, I mean like more like 90 seconds. Pupple wants to go out. Ah, they wouldn't do anything about it, so don't worry. Come on. We can't hit him, so just base it. Right, I'll correct myself. We can hit him, but it's pointless because he just ignores the damage. So, can we go for Seer? That was decent. And she's got Fear, so that's good. Alright, now I just need to land a couple of hits on her. Sounds simple when you phrase it like that. Oh, that was a waste. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing with this. Malik wasn't going to die, but... yeah. That ain't enough. Fingers crossed and get Seer out early next battle and then just chip away at the other three. Alright, I'm just going to let me pop her out and I'll be right back, so BRB folks. Hello again. So yeah, I will take what you say there on board, Pan. I mean, it's all a case of what can we use. I mean, I couldn't just cheese it with Muldalorians, could I? I know the squishy is all that, but the true damage does add up. Yeah, that's the thing, it's risky, but the question mark is, what else have I got? I mean, I could always... I see, I can't even do a first order team, really. Oh... My bad batch of garbage, just in case anyone's wondering, so that's just not on the table. Bounty Hunters is worse. Got no Galactic Republic available. Jedi we've said we kind of need elsewhere. Rebels, we're really at the bottom of the barrel there. We got GG. That's not worth a lot. So yeah, we're kind of at the bottom of the barrel. I agree with you, Angels. If Maul doesn't go early, I'm not going to say first, but early, we're kind of stuck. With it being a preload. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, I'm assuming there's something there that puts protection up, because that is ridiculous how much you gain then. She pretty much just noped all my damage. I thought it was thinking out loud, Ed Sheeran. I do a fair bit of that. Alright, 4 stacks. Let's just do basic for now. Yeah, the good damage is definitely a problem here. Padme's on defense. Yeah, we're not making a dent here. I wouldn't mind, but the protection up is really frustrating. Even if you're landing a hit, you're not actually damaging her. I assume it's Cali put out the days. Adrad's on defense. Oh, 9th, yeah, Doi. Forgot about her AoE. Alright, we got a healing immunity there. That's something. It's just a bugger that these two aren't contributing. There we go, got her out. Hey up, Chris, how you doing, man? I'm sure I said it to you, but I'll say it again. Happy New Year. Okay. 1 minute 15. Let's carry on a minute. Let's just do that. Yeah, it's safe to say Syria isn't giving me a Happy New Year. She's kind of been an annoying so-and-so. I don't think we get him out this time. I think, but now that Seer's gone, it's easier, so we can work from here. The days kind of wrecked us. Just because we're relying on so little supporting damage. Oh, that reminds me, Chris. What I DM'd you about last night. I actually started it. So maybe by start of New Year, or not start of New Year, end of the month, I'll have something out on it. Okay. Need something to heal immune to. Maybe GG. So when you think there's no UFU lead now. Let's do that. That'd have been another option for sure. I forget about DV just for the fact that when we've had like the non-Afra Chron, I've been using DV with Afra. So yeah, it's a little weird now having him on his own doing nothing. Might have to put him in a team somewhere just to, you know, actually have a use for him. To where I envy the Lord Vader users that can say, he goes back with Lord Vader for a month. But yeah, at least we got through this. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous how tough it was to get through, but it's something. Alright, Malgus. And by the way, at the end of all this is the Starkiller won't beat it Ray team. Which I've got to Starkiller, so yeah, it's definitely fun times today. Have we got a protection stat that I can spare? There we go. I was just thinking how when GLs first came out and Darth Vader was basically beating them all, and now it's like, no, we won't take him in. Alright, I've got no idea how this battle goes. Let's get some crit immunity, I guess. Timid tracker, please. Okay. We'll base it. I swap with Hermit. Hey up, Steve-O. How you doing, man? Happy New Year. Let's call and assist there. And cool and assist there, because why not? Talon goes. Okay, BSF gone. Cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm playing a deeper concentration game today. I don't think I normally just cheese all my battles, but honestly, this is like really stretching me as far as thinking, right, I need to make sure I do this, but move on this tune and whatnot. It's like, yeah, deep concentration. Okay, let's do that. Alright, we're whittling them down a little bit. Hey up, GA Steve, how you doing, man? Happy New Year. We'll do that. And we'll do that. This is a very tough one. Our opponent's actually been on stream just saying this is like their auto set defense like from the previous season. So it's been interesting. They have said they'll attack as well, so I am actually curious how they get on. But like, by comparison, my defense is a walkover. Okay. I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but I don't tend to see Afra on defense. You might get the odd person who does it, but I think right now especially, she's just such a godsend on offense. It's a bit like taking a Ferrari out for get something from the shop, you know what I mean? You can do it, but it's not really efficient. Well, saying that, if you own a Ferrari, you can do whatever the goddamn like want with it, can't you? Exactly, then you crash the Ferrari. Can we get rid? Oh, I thought I was... Never mind. I did that because I thought I was going to reduce his max health, and I basically healed the bugger up. Alright, we're nearly there. Okay. So, let's see how badly this goes. I mean, on a scale of bad to, oh my god, what were you thinking bad? I hope it's just bad. Yeah, I'm glad I stalled that one out. I would have been a bit disappointed if I'd lost that. How that went anyway at the end. I'd have been disappointed if I didn't get good banners. To be honest, if you haven't got Ben, I'd be tempted to go just with the bros and maybe Holdo and RJT. But that's just me. Oh, I've just realised it's that Cal. I forgot about that bit. Yay. Kind of annoying that Zori stealths Ray, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so who's getting hit? I feel like someone gets hit here. Okay, no one died, that's the big thing. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I was going to say, I was led to believe this is a difficult counter, so I was like, okay. And then I'm just walloping it. Just base it. I also don't know, it was... I mean, that Cal could do quite a lot elsewhere, if we're being honest. I'll put like this, I wish I had him. Go on, have that. Ooh. Maybe it's connected to when Cal had a cron. Right, Right, I want to keep hitting Ben so I can get Starkiller's ult. Oh, and I do that and I forget she goes under damage. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I think the thing with the Zori team is if you've got enough teams, you don't necessarily need to do a Zori team. I kind of get that. It's a bit like those who do Lord Vader teams with Raver and all the other stuff that just looks massive overkill. Do you know what I mean? Right, I'm not even thinking about ships for a minute. I think what we can do... I think we try the Night Sisters. But I don't really know what we're going to do with Dash. Yeah, I mean, I've used, what's his face? I've used Sortie on defense in TW. It always feels pretty solid. I know Kit's lurking. I kind of wish he wasn't right now. You could tell me how bad an idea this was. Okay, well, at least they hit one there. Yeah, the lack of Plague is really killing it. Couldn't get there in time, I don't think. Oh no, just got there in time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm really at the bottom of the barrel anyway. Okay, if they're preloaded, they're preloaded. I haven't got the army here, so it's not worth thinking about Arden. Yeah. Oh, the only trouble with Baby Carlo is I haven't got good first order to put with him. I mean, putting Executioner is like saying, bye-bye, Carlo. I suppose I could always swap the... Oh, actually saying that the unique's the factor. They're on defense. Yeah, I just don't think I've got anything I can go through this, to be honest. Yeah, I think we just gotta accept we can't get through this wall, which is a bummer because I obviously started on it, but it's just too much. I've had to waste too many things to get here. Alright, let's just put this here for argument's sake. Drop that. Alright, that was short and brief. No Vandal, so in theory we could kill Dash. Okay, that's good. Okay. I'm a little bit wary of getting stuck behind Nest, but to be honest, this is still a step up from where we were. We could give it a go. I laugh how none of this counts in for the fact that I've still got to get through a back wall, but we can give it a go. Alright, there's tenacity down there, so we're just not even going to entertain anything like Wampa. Maybe I can do something with some bounty hunters. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, Dash was providing a bit of the lead, so even though you've got a very annoying duo in Queel IG, maybe we can make something work. Let's remove that taunt. Okay, that's good. Then basic. Okay, we got the contract. That's good. I feel like my vocabulary's got very limited to just good. Okay, you've kind of done work for me, Aura, so thank you for that. Bye-bye, Aura. Hey, that's not bad. We'll take that. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. My opponent's probably got a fair bit on offense as well, so I'm certainly not looking at it to Pumra and thinking, oh yeah, we can win this one. It's more a case you want to put in a good show, you know? And I agree, Honda was definitely just noping out of that one. I'm thinking, this is a bad idea, I am thinking for sure, but Darth Maul lead with this. Although, saying that, if we've got a trail, why not? Never mind, ignore me. Everyone else is going, why, no? I'm like, yeah, I want to try them all. But yeah, Traya can, Talon can protect Traya. Thrawn, sadly, is out in the open. Nihilus is only gear 11. He'd get one shot too easily. I should get crazy max health? Oh, even at gear 11? You know I haven't got the Omicron, don't you? Just checking that. We can give it a go anyway. Okay, nice to see we go first. Alright, this is where the fun begins. Alset's putting in some work here. I feel like he needs a round of applause. You know what? I'm going to put that on Set just to give him some protection up. Just try and... Alright, never mind. Bye-bye, Hera. Okay, apparently not. Hera's like, you think you're killing me? No way. Okay. I'm wary of hitting anyone because counterattacks. Oof. Wow. Okay. Okay, leader gone. Again, that should make a cleanup better. So the uniques are all... the unique sharing's all gone at least. That's another good thing. Downside is it feels like they're probably going to do a lot less in the battle now. Yeah, I'd feel better if it wasn't like 2 minutes, if I'm being honest. Okay, come on. Let me take a turn. Go on, do that again. Nihilus, when you're ready, pal. When you're ready, Nihilus. Alright, it's progress. It's obviously not great progress, but it is progress. I mean, I tried. So yeah, we've probably got to clean up with something else, but this is in a better cleanup position. Okay. Yeah, I've got to admit, it was a good call, that. Because I honestly wouldn't have thought of that. I might be having a bit of copium here. Alright, the fear's nice. Come on. I don't feel like I've made the wrong call as far as trying to get shock on the board. There we go. That should be alright. They should be able to kill him on full auto here. I mean, we've got shock. We've got ways of getting under Kanan's health. Sorry, under his protection. So we should be alright. Yeah, I mean, like I say, we've got ways of getting the shock on, so I wasn't too worried about that. It's a little bit of a shame I had to use GBA, but I felt like we needed to put some form of actual separatist in. There we go. Alright, so front wall down. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Certainly for me. Well, I think I've won with him once, but I think that was more luck than judgment. Okay. Oh, cool. I'll have a look at him, man. Yeah, I ain't beating that. Maybe... Oh, saying that. Can I womp or something? Not really. Alright, I'm noping out of that wall. Here we go. What's they put down? Ah, they've gone pretty light on fleet. That's not too bad then. Let's line up our counters then. We've got Chimera for that. We can do Profundity there and Malevolence here, I guess? I was going to say, definitely a lot of hope in that pen. I mean, saying that, I suppose the Slacker could do something against the Geos as far as gaining mastery. But I'm pretty sure Wampa can't take out the Tuscans. And I'm not even sure I've got enough Jedi left to do a Bastila team. I think we've got Bastila and Jolie. Okay, have that. Yeah, this is where I need relics on my Geos. Sunfac just dies so easily. I mean, I still win enough rounds with it, but it's messy. Oh, that's something you don't see every day. Anyone else using Young Lando in the... Well, actually, saying that, there's a... It's alright, I got it that I was using it in a Malevolence fleet, and I'm bloody... No wonder I lose rounds half the time. I don't even know what battle I'm doing. Alright, base it. Coolio. Oh. Alright, might as well just go all in on this. We'll do 1, 2. No point trying to save for an Executrix fleet or anything. Sorry, I just want to get my drink open. Alright. You know, it dawned on me the other day, what's the point in actually using that on Anakin when I can actually put it, say, on Rex? Because it'll go for both of them. I just realised how much of a dummy move I was making. Then it means I can ignore the taunt again. Well, the taunter rather than taunt. Brace Fan with the raid. Thank you very much. How are you doing from Brace Fan's channel? We are just getting through what has been a very tough first round. And say, our opponent had 2 million more GP than me. They've been on stream and told me it was it carried over from the last round. They didn't change the defense for me, so I look and I think, okay, we've definitely had a challenge on our hands. Okay, 5's in. Y-wing out. And bye-bye. Alright, 72. And then the last one up is the Mal. And we just use a prof. Oh! I think Adrad wanted full screen space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, very big ship. No worries, Brace Fan. Hey, go and have a good haircut, man. I wish I had some. Alright. I have actually lost this before, so that's why I bought the reinforcements in. It's just weird things happen with this battle in my experience. The big ship? Oh, that's a little coincidence, I guess. Let's go there. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. To be honest, right, I would need probably more than you've got. I don't think there's much room to start, if I'm being honest. You can see bits, but I'm going to say I feel like it's a coincidence that Wayne Rooney got sacked as a football manager in the last couple of days, because he's the sort of English benchmark for air transplants. My God, when he had it, I felt embarrassed for him. Granted, I had more hair then. Okay, we got through in the end. 72. Okay, for giggles, let's just see how Slacker gets on here. I mean, Gear 9. All Zetas, but Gear 9. Yeah, the trouble is all my sides, they got turned me to gaining mechanics, so Slacker would have gone down to 1 HP. I couldn't afford to bring a second with him, if you like. But yeah, we're done now. I didn't mind just throwing that one away. How did West Ham get on the other day, Sopper? I didn't see the score there. I think you didn't play Everton, did you? Brighton, maybe? There've been so many games over the weekend. Over New Year and Christmas, I've lost track. Oh, 0-0. Okay. Now, you see, that's kind of the weird thing with football, in the sense, someone celebrating a 0-0, people go, are you really happy about that? It's like Stoke, we got a 0-0 at the weekend. It was Monday. It was against the team second in the table, so we were pretty happy with that, because it's like, you know what, we're doing bad this season, so to get a result like that, we'll take it. But yeah, it's not usually something you want to be happy about, getting draws, but it's better than losing. Okay, let's put the screen on for 5. Okay, just while we're having a little intermission as far as switching accounts, I'm going to run an ad break. That way it's less likely to run while I'm actually in battles. So here we go. If you got a sub to me stream, chances are you won't see the ads. I say chances, you shouldn't see the ads. But Twitch can be funny. Here we go. But yeah, I knew that West Ham had played Brighton recently, but I couldn't remember when. Go on, we'll have a stretch. Oh. You know, I've got to turn them back on. The thing is, I've got these Twitch alerts set up so that if someone does say stretch, I can see them on screen. But it also has this weird thing where it'll play other ones I've set up. Like, if someone follows, subs, whatever, it'll play that on top of the other one I've got. So I need to sort it out. That's the top and tail of it. I need to sort it out. I was watching a football YouTube channel earlier, and someone was saying that West Ham haven't spent big money since Scaramaccia, or whatever his name might have been. And I think it wouldn't be a surprise if you don't go out for someone big at some point. Because as long as I've been into football, you haven't really had a goal scorer. It's like, Antonio's done okay. Payet was great that one season. But other than that, I can't really think of a time when I thought, wow, West Ham have got a really good striker on their hands here. And I think that's kind of the issue. If you can go out and get a striker, you could be good. He's not a striker, he's more of a wide forward. Talking like someone dead centre of goal. Yeah, I'm not knocking him as a player, I'm just saying he's not a number 9. You know, it's like Danny Ings. When you sign him, you think, oh yeah, he'll do good for you, and he hasn't really done much. Let's switch this song as well. So yeah, just going back to GA for a minute. That was obviously a tough round we just had. No surprise as far as I saw the compare, I thought, right, I'm kind of screwed here. By comparison, our opponent this time is on the weaker side. But that makes me wary, because whenever I have these matchups where I face someone smaller than me, I tend to come out in the wrong way, because usually it means they've got a lot of datacrons. So we'll see how it goes, but I've definitely got my guard up. We'll show you the compare in a moment. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, put it like this, like prime Barcelona when Messi was the false 9. Even though it's a false 9, it's still a 9 of sorts. You know what I mean? Positionally, you didn't play as one, but you still counted him as one of the forwards. And I feel like that's what I'm getting at. You need someone who, even if they're a false 9, is there to lead the line. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't watched West Ham, so I couldn't tell you where he's actually positioned in the game. But, yeah, maybe he's playing like that. Forgive me if I don't believe what the internet sheets say, just for the simple fact, I know if I'm looking at like a Stoke team, they'll have players all out of position. You know, it's like I'll see like a full back in midfield, and I'll be like, that guy is never playing there. So yeah, I have to see it to believe it, if you know what I mean. All right. I know I've got 2 bands I'm working on here. This one's taking a bit of time. I know arguably I should be focusing on young Ben instead of old Ben, but I like the fact that this would be good for Star Killer, so I don't want to neglect it. Not really. You haven't. I don't like him. And say, honestly, he should have been sacked. Put it like this, right, people in the chat. If you were caught, if someone found a video on your social media of you kicking a cat about, would you be expecting to stay in your job? That's the thing for me. I know if I was employing someone and I saw that, I'd sack them. It's like, I don't care if it's in your private life. It's a bad reflection on your character. So yeah. The fact that he's actually the captain of West Ham, I think, is a big disgrace from David Moyes. You know, might be a good player, but as a character, really lets him down. Okay, so let's show you the compare for Crimson. We've got a fair bit of GP on them at this time, as you can see, 1.55 million. 67 Zetas as well, that's pretty chunky. We've got 9 Omicrons ahead and 1 Total Relic ahead. 6 Rel 5 pluses, good. Now, this is the bit that surprised me. We have actually got the Datacron advantage. So I was saying in the break, I thought we might not, but like I say, I only had a glance at this, and we're all in the blue, so we're doing great. So fingers crossed that means we're not going to face anything too tricky. And then you look at the mod scores, we're ahead on all of them. So Ariakas, I don't know how you've got on, if you've attacked or not, but this looks a bit rough for you. As far as GLs, you've definitely got the advantage on me. Only GL's missing a Ray and Leia. So, considering I've got 4, I'm not doing terrible, but when it's 4 to 6, it's still not ideal. And finally, ships, they do have Leviathan, but they do not have Profundity. So that is something. So we look at that and we think, okay, we've got a prof on offense, or at least I hope we've got a prof on offense. So we can deal with that Leviathan if they've placed it, but at least we haven't got to deal with a prof as well. run it in the server. See what comes out. I'm pretty sure it's going to be good on the mod score, but I'm going to suffer everywhere else. Okay, so no attacks here so far. I'll just run you through my defense again. I've gone for a bit of a weird one. We've got a Darth Maul team. Okay. Yeah, just back in time, Liam. We've got a Maul team. I really didn't want to put armor here, but I was like, okay, let's give it a go. I put Qui-Gon down, and for giggles I've thrown Kylo and Beck in there because the whole point is that these three die to give Anakin bonus turns, so I don't mind it. And then Phasma First Order, so nothing too crazy there. Then South Wall, I've tweaked it a little, I think, but nothing too crazy. I haven't put Ben in yet because he hasn't got Omicrons or anything like that. Oh, sorry, correction, I put Ben in. This is what happens when I sleep on things. We've got Malgus down, he's actually Relic 7 now, so nice to see. That was actually the big upgrade over Christmas, to be honest, getting Malgus to Relic 7. The BAM team's still there, although no Datacron, same with the Rey team, although Ben's impacting that. And the Finn team, so I'm really hopeful the Finn team can do well this season. I love the comp that I've got. I know people like the bros, I'm not knocking that, but I don't know. I think people will see Poe and Resistance Trooper and really underestimate it. Sorry, they'll go in maybe thinking, oh, it's not the top one. But I feel like I've modded it good. I've tried to get Zori as fast as possible. You know, 338, it's not, you know, it's not slouching speed. I mean, I'm assuming she gets to 35. Maybe I'm wrong, but you'd like to think, okay, that's another little boost if so. And then also, my Poe Dameron, I put pretty fast mods as well there, 311. So he's pretty quick. And I know people might go and say, hang on, you're putting 311 on Poe, but then some other characters not gain speed. And I think, well, I kind of like it like that in a sense, as far as people will underestimate that, and it should get holds for me, if you get my meaning. So I don't mind doing it that way. I know, I'm annoyed at that myself around you. I've been trying to get an Omicron during the week or so that I've had him, but no luck. Nowhere near one, unfortunately. We keep trying, though. Oh, and I did just go off there, but I will click it again. Yeah, I would be tempted to add some Zetas onto him. I've just been a little shy because of doing all these GL upgrades, but I think it could be a bit of fun. What was I just going to show? Oh, that was at my Malgus. Yeah, I thought I'd just put this up because Sabine or Ada, or, you know, they were asking about Malgus a bit ago, so here we go, just on the off chance. It's nothing crazy, again, 133 health, 290 speed, but it might be alright. Yeah, exactly. Finn's a faster character, so that tends to be why they do it, but honestly, I don't mind just putting a bit of speed into Zori. Yeah, I'm with you there, Liam. I mean, I really want to try and do this triple because when... you obviously need the unique, the one where if the leader takes a turn, Ben revives. But then the other two, they do have the merits. I mean, the heal immunity on the special is big because it stops C from countering it. And the other one's ignoring protection. So you can't really knock them. You know, they've all got really good use cases. Yeah, exactly. So it's probably what's going to happen here. I'm going to end up just working on Ben's Omicrons for a few months. Alright, so we've got an interesting Savage team. I feel like this is basically... I wanted to put Savage on defense, but I didn't know who to put it with, so I'll just put his lead. I mean, bit of a waste of Darth Maul Zeta. We've got a Slacker team. We've got Malgus. And we've got Jab Jab. I know, a little bit interesting, isn't it? Okay, so we've got Fiver First, Qui-Gon, Lord Vader, and JMK. I'm going to be honest, folks, I need to map this out because it's not like this is tricky, but there's a lot of teams involved here, so I just need to visualize it a bit. If I don't say it often enough, by the way, Bit Dynasty, thank you for doing this website. If you haven't been using it, it is absolutely a fantastic resource, so get on there, folks. I'm talking about this one, just to be clear. SWGOH for Life GAC. Let me just put these teams in, though, just so I know what I'm facing. So, Jedi Master Kenobi. We've got Lord Vader. We've got Qui-Gon. And what was the other one? Gas. So I'm sure the North Wall had Jab. There we go. Also has Slacker. It has Savage. And it has Malgus. Okay. I feel like I can map it out better now I've seen that. So, C would be nice there, if we're being honest. Bit cheeky, but I like it. Slacker versus Jabba makes sense to me. Then I'm forced to do a JMK mirror. So there's a lot there that isn't good. Because now I'm really in a funny position where I haven't got anything for Lord Vader, so we definitely need to switch things around. So, okay. Let's rethink a little. I think we're going to Starkiller the Slacker. As much as I don't really want to be doing it, we've got General Skywalker. We can do that on Malgus. Jabba, I think we're going to stick with here. We do JMK on Lord Vader. And even though it's a absolutely horrendous team, we'd have to do Sith. Oh, actually saying that, can we do it without Armourer? If we can do Sith Eternal versus JMK without Armourer, we'll do it. It says Armourer there, but if we can get away with it, we'll do it. If not, again, we gotta rethink. As far as the other two teams, I think we'd go for a classic as far as CLS on gas. We've got GG droids to take out the Qui-Gon. But with Savage, I can't really say I know what I want to do. For now, I'm going to pencil in Treya. But there's three teams at the back that could be difficult, so that's very much a loose penciling. But yeah, I think that's an okay place to start. We've got ideas down. We can always adjust after. Yeah, I do agree. I'm not comfortable with that Aranya. I mean, I'm just going to get SWGOH Insight on, just see if there is a good win rate without Armourer. Because if not, I'm going to throw C somewhere else. 5v5. Attacking lead, Sith Eternal Emperor. Exclude Armourer. Let me just check, what is the JMK team? Okay, that's good to know, Osprey. Mind me asking what your comp is? Let's just make sure we're looking at wins. GBA WhatsApp Marauder. Okay. Well, outview it. We haven't got DACA and anything like that, but I bet we could get it down to something like that. It's not for the tank tech, it's for the health pack. Okay, that ain't good because I've got my two Sith Empire on defense. Okay, so who can we throw in here? Maybe we could do Thrawn and Vader even. Because I'm going to do a Starkiller team, so it's not like Vader and Thrawn would go there. I could win if I got Relic Tendency, but I haven't got it. Okay, that's 80% defense. Let's have a look, see what we got here. Yeah, I think we go for that. It's still a little health bump, but the defense could be nice. What are we thinking here as far as this team comp? Do you think we've got a chance? Okay. Let's give it a go. I think the bottom line is, can we get Cat out? That's always, like, for me, the big one. If you get Cat out, then you can clean up. Okay, so Linky Dink. I will admit, by the way, I know I pressed the button a bit early there. Okay, so we go Merciless. Okay, GBA would be very nice if he came in here. Let's just see. Thrawn's going to come in a minute, and then it's their lot will take turns. Don't kick? Do you mean don't fracture? Okay. It's kind of rude how much they would just whittle down that brute. Alright, go on, let's just do that. Okay, we have got our ult. Can I just say, this is why I really don't like using Seer, because you just lose so much doing it. Banners, you lose a Geo team effectively. It's like, ugh. I only just worked out what you meant, Osprey. Honestly, I got in my head that it wasn't what was already dead. That's silly, but yeah, I saw you saying, I was like, what's dead? Yeah, I know it's bad that, but I kind of write them off as soon as the ult's gone, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's just link. Okay, so we take a turn next. Yeah, I'm just glad we got through that. That one I wasn't feeling confident on. It was more because of a lack of armor, but at least we got through it. Okay, Galactic Republic. This is where I need another Lord Vader counter, because it's a pain that every time I see a Lord Vader, I'm having to use JMK. I'm wondering if I actually use this or not. Do it? Yeah, I need Padme. I need the cleanse. A bit of a shame, though. No Fennec yet, no. I really do need to work on that team. If anything, it's like Conquest just now. I can't do the bounty hunters on there. My Fennec's 7-star, but that's it. No gear. Put that there. Not on this account. On this account, I've got Ray, Slacker, JMK, and Sith Eternal. Alright, cleanse all that gunk. I feel like it's nicer when Maul's gone, just for the fact that it feels like the big damage of the team is gone. I mean, obviously Lord Vader's damaging himself, but you get my feeling it's like Maul's just there to wreck you initially. Oh, hello. Posing for a team photo. You know, you gotta get hooked together for the selfie. I did time my ult run there as well. Alright. Yeet. And put that over there. Well, these two are going to do nothing other than pump mastery to Lord Vader, so that's something. Let's give that to JMK. And we'll call Cap for an assist here. It's certainly unorthodox. It kind of screams, I had TIE Fighter pilot from Executor and I don't know what to do with him. you imagine if Padme could deal courage in this team? It would absolutely be mental. Maybe that'd be a good Omicron for her. A Unique says if she is under a Galactic Legend lead, or a Galactic Republic Galactic Legend lead, then she can deal courage based on protection stacks. Or bonus protection stacks. I mean, it wouldn't do much in a situation like this because she can't deal max health damage, but it would certainly help the initial stages of the battle. Downside is I don't think anyone thinks to themselves JMK needs support. I don't know, I think she could do with a bit of love. Just a little bit. I feel like this, it's not like we need JMK being absolutely mental, but it's more just that little thing of, I don't know, I'd like it if Padme was sort of needed. It's like right now she's more of a luxury than a need. It's a shame when the legendaries are like that. Yeah, I read it as that. Alright. Bit overkill, but let's take in GG droids. Okay. It would fit with the mentality they've had with JMK that he's to be the most powerful team. No, for the record, Liam, I'm not saying it about Leia. For me personally, it's not about JMK, it's as much about Padme. The reason I say JMK as far as giving an Omicron for a Galactic Legend is it's kind of where she gets used. So it'd be good if there was like a thing where it's like, you know what, Padme is the fifth in the team, so let's just definitively make her the fifth. It's either that or you give her a whole new team. Which then also makes Anakin kind of, I wouldn't say unnecessary, but you think about how Anakin was the second in the Padme team, if you like. You know, it was Padme Anakin. It feels like he's kind of got lost with Qui-Gon and now Kylo Ren back, so if she were to lead, she'd need her own team again. It's not like Gidme is going to be a thing for much longer. I mean, we joke about Gungans and Jar Jar, but, you know, it's like they kind of need... it wouldn't surprise me if they don't do something like that to give Padme a new home. Have I got a Rebel Cron? I haven't got a decent one, but it will do that at least, so let's use it. Yeah, I'm not knocking Gidme, it's more just with Imperial Remnants being a thing now. You know, Gideon will get pulled there. I mean, it's one way of looking at it, Kit, but it would be nice if every legendary sort of has a clear purpose, whereas, like I say, you know, you can put her with... JMK, she can have her own team, like with Gidme, but the thing is, if you do transition Gideon to Remnants, then she kind of has to go with JMK or she's got nothing. Unless you're talking like really weak supports. Well, yeah, but I also think that it's a case that that's kind of natural anyway. You know, you think about it, originally, Padme was the leader, and she eventually did become moot because new characters demand, like Anakin, for instance, you know. So, I'm not saying that you need to bring out something that says as call-outs to Padme and the kit, but just things that she can use, essentially, or want to use her. Do you know what I mean? Like something, say the Gungans came out, right, and they had a bunch of synergy with Max Health, and you think, wow, this would be great under Padme Lee because of the courage. Do you know what I mean? It'd be good if there was things like that, rather than, oh yeah, she kind of works with JMK, well, not kind of works with JMK, she works great with JMK, but you get my point, it's like, she's just, as you say, supporting that team. She's not like a must for the most part. You could maybe put a Shakti in there for cleansing, etc. There's no stopping anyone from doing the old Padme team, but no one does. Hey up, Fred, how you doing, man? Happy New Year. I'm going to say I'm throwing shade on them, yeah. I'm throwing shade. All right, hang on. I've got an echo in me here. I don't know what that was. Alright, let me just add these teams quickly to this. We've got Adrad, we've got Chief Chirper, and Geos. Alright, that's not too bad. Again, personally, I'd like to see more. You know, again, she's a pretty big early game character, but right now it feels like you veer away from her a little more. You know, like if you're telling people what to farm early on, you start off with Phoenix again. Whereas there was a point a couple of years ago where Padme was the first farm because you got a lot going for her. I kind of wish there was more reason to go for her. Do you get my point? Yeah, I think that's a must. Forget everything else that we've been talking about. That is a big one for me. Give her a ship. That is something I've been calling out for years now. Padme, 3PO pilots. Nice and simple. It doesn't even have to be an attacking ship. Make it a passive ship. You know, but make it so that she buffs up a fleet. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about, Fredson. They were the number one team for a long time, but I feel like there became a point when it was like, maybe start on Galactic Republic and Geos. Again, this is mostly down to territory battles at the time, but Phoenix were kind of something where it was like, you could probably sleep on them for a little bit, but it has reverted to Phoenix. Okay, won't try this one. Yeah, if you farm Rex, you're doing great with them. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not knocking Phoenix, sorry, not Phoenix, I'm not knocking the Padme team in any way or what she can do, but it's just one of them things where I'm like, it'd be nice if she got a little something. Even if it was just, I mean, I'm talking about an Omicron, you know, in the sense of one game mode. You know, I'm not saying she's got to be, like, meta-defining or anything ridiculous, but I don't think an Omicron would hurt her. I mean, think about Traya. She was doing okay before she had an Omicron. Suddenly she's become, like, top tier. You know, I recognise Traya was a raid character, not legendary, but you get my point. It's the same principle, just maybe different levels of work required. Oh, they do. Fanboy Luke got an Omicron, and I don't think anyone ever thought of using it except for maybe Van Seal. Let's pass that there. That's unfortunate. Okay, I don't like that because we've lost Mara full time now. Go on, I'll do that just to heal up Mace a little, though. Okay, we did get hooks as well, so that's a bonus. Yeah, I've got no Barris, so no chance of that. Okay, not good. At least we got a counter in. Yeah, I like Van Seal's ideas. When I see his videos, I'm like, I really hope this works out. Alright, not clean, but it worked. Yeah, again, I recognise there's an idea of not making a too meta. You don't want to over buffer and suddenly it's like, well, why the hell wouldn't you have Padme kind of thing? But again, I'm just thinking, just nudge her up a little. You know, like right now, I think when I'm thinking of a JMK team, right, if I wanted to 4-man with JMK, it's JMK, Ahsoka, Cat, and GK. And then the 5th spot's always flex. Depending what I need. If I need a Padme team, i.e. Gidme really, then I can put in something like a Shakti or whatever. But if not, Padme can go in there. For me, I just liked it one way or the other. They said, right, this is where Padme is going to excel in this game mode. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean she's, like, again, meta-defining or, like, broken or anything, but just something to actually say, you know what? Use her there. But yeah, I feel like it's a small aim. I go back to it though. Personally, I just really hope that the ship comes. Let's do that. I don't think you could do Shakti there though, because Shat does similar things. She can cleanse, she can heal. It would pull Anakin away from Qui-Gon, so it would be interesting, but saying that, why not give her a Territory Wars Omicron? You know, like, because obviously Calla and Beck's got the Omicron there, so maybe that's why they wouldn't, but okay, maybe Territory Battles. But you get my point. Just like, okay, what happens if you put Territory Battles Omicron on, and which no one would invest in, but just hear me out anyway. And that way it's like, okay, she makes a node easy because Anakin, like I say, has some weird buff with it. Yeah, go on, we'll use that. Again, I go down to the fact that just to sort of bring her to the relevance she deserves. I think as a character, Padme deserves to be more than just someone who supports a team. Well, maybe that's just me. I don't particularly like the idea of legendaries if they are a leader not leading. Again, that might just be personal preference, though. Yeah, I feel like GMY, you can just pretend he doesn't have a leadership in that instance. I'm doing that even though I know it won't hit, but hopefully we can dispel the taunt. Alright. Bush gone. Yeah, I think anyone who's got a high-level GMY leadership, they're either old school who thought it was going to be meta-defining at one point, or they've been sipping a bit of the gravy. Exactly. I've heard the stories of that. It was before I started playing, but I have heard people say it. Yeah, I mean, something like that I'd be down for. Let Padme lead some of the ragtag lot, especially considering it doesn't seem like that's what Caloran Beck's meant to do. I think as well, it's them lot that are bothering me a little bit. It's like, come on, especially when you're telling people they've got to rally up the likes of East Koth and Kit Fisto for TB. Okay, maybe not have to, but you know what I mean. Why not actually give them a purpose rather than just being completely unusable starter characters? Yeah, I mean, when you think they can really muster up a fair bit of courage, it's not like they're completely useless, but it'd be nice if they had more use. I really don't want to have to use this Cron here, but go on. Yeah, perfect law Sensky. Although I do stand by my point that Gideon should go with the Remnants soon, so if we just take the joke out of it, yeah, it's kind of going to lose relevance, isn't it? Have I ever said I don't like how this battle starts? Okay. True. When you think, though, that... let me restart that sentence. While it works now, my thought process goes to, will that remain as far as... it feels like they are going to expand GA at some point. You know, the fact that people do that, you know, it's like, oh yeah, I'll just throw a Dark Trooper in here, even though they said, we built this so you don't have to do that. It's like with CLS and people, CLS and Leia, as if to say, we'll keep the CLS tunes together, and people are like, no, let's try it. Let's put Han and Chewie here, and yeah, it works. That's my point. I feel like they're going to expand soon because they don't want people doing that. They want to make sure people are using characters as much as possible. So it would make sense if it was like, okay, let's make sure that these characters can each are needed in the teams. You know, like Gideon is needed in a Remnant team, Dark Troop's needed in a Veers team. You know, you can't just merge them together and create super teams. Yeah, I don't think that helps. I mean, people just kind of wanted the most powerful layer available. I mean, you say that, Aranya. What's Say's turning Heath Koth like then? Yeah, I think it's soon. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I feel like there shouldn't be a bad team. Okay, let's rephrase that. There shouldn't be completely worthless toons. You know, I get the idea that characters come out and they're just like, oh yeah, let's give some weird ability to them, but it's like, surely there's a way to add some relevance to them, especially when you're making them requirements. You know, it's like, even if you don't use it, it's kind of nice that Mob Enforcer got a touch up for Jabba, you know. Same with Gamorrean Guard, you know. But this is the kind of point I was getting at, Kit, though. The idea that if they expand GA, which I think they might do this year, you probably will need those teams again. Yeah, I would actually agree there, Ski. I wouldn't be against that. I mean, when we talk about the idea that Gungans could be coming, it wouldn't be the worst thing if they did a Naboo tag. I mean, if I made it clear, by the way, I'm not saying that I want them to suddenly make it so that squads have to be prescribed. I mean, I don't really enjoy it when they basically say, right, in this kit of several call-outs to characters that you need in this team. You know, you don't want it being forced on you that you've got to have character A, B, C, D. But still, it's one of those where you think it'd be nice if essentially characters were always at a place they could go, if you know what I mean. I mean, that I completely agree on, Ski. I mean, just because I think it's going to happen doesn't mean I want it to. I mean, you think how long I've been streaming, it's been... Actually, how long has it been? 2 hours 43, and all of this pretty much has been GA. You know, that's 2 accounts granted, but, you know, it's still a fair chunk of time. You know, I don't be adding, say, another hour on just because it's taken me that long to pump through a team. You know, and I just have the feeling to go and do it because it's the only way you can really make teams more relevant, I'd have thought. I mean, it could be, but the thing is then they probably have to put limiters on Datacrons to sort of encourage correct team usage. When I say limiters, like actually putting things in the cron saying if like say if it's a CLS cron saying if Han Solo, Chewbacca, 3PO and Chewie and 3PO are allies, you know, something very specific like that. You know, I can't ever see him doing that, so it's like, The only other way I could see GA being reformatted is if they decide to extend the time limit, make the event longer, but essentially give you like 2 days to attack or something. It's the only thing I can think. But then they'd have to rework the reward system as far as getting payouts. Yeah, exactly. Again, maybe I'm just jumping the gun. Maybe I'm thinking something will happen when it won't, but I just wouldn't rule it out. You know, you think... It just feels like a natural progression. You know, they don't have qualms about adding fleets into the back wall, if you like. So it wouldn't be surprised if they don't do maybe another 2 wall... Maybe not even another wall, but essentially, we've got 4 walls right now. It wouldn't be surprised if you add a 5th. You have 4 character walls and then 1 fleet wall. I mean, you know me, I'd be down for that, Pen. I would absolutely love, like, a friendly mode, but... yeah, I'd say it's not high on their priority list. Yeah, I've got to admit that I really don't expect them to change TW like that anytime soon. I hope they do, but it feels like TW's stuck. Yeah, I've got to agree. I think friendly mode's stuck because of monetization. I can't say I'd like that, Fred, but it would be an interesting take as far as... imagine if the middle wall was fleet. You know, it would really force 2 heavy front walls. You know, either side gets you to fleet, but then... essentially, if you beat fleet, you've got to still... a bit like territory war, you know, you've still got to beat 2 at the back. That'd be rough. Yeah, again, completely agree there. I mean, I don't think it'd be too tricky to alter GA as far as all they need to do, as we've alluded to, is just alter the map a little bit. But whether they do it is another thing. Yeah, I mean, maybe I think I said that with Territory Wars a couple of months back. I don't think that's a bad idea in principle, but it feels a bit like Datacrons now. But I kind of like the idea that maybe it's encouraged people to put certain teams down. But again, it reminds me of feats that in the old GA system, so do you really want to be doing that as well? It's a bit weird. Yeah, I'll completely agree there as well, Ski. It does feel like it's mainly just a Kyber 1 problem, but I'd like to think my first round today shows that it can filter down to Kyber 2 and 3. That was a very bad AdRad. I didn't expect to blow through it that easily. Okay, it's only a 6-star Leviathan, so that's good. Just before I clock in there, what was the comp for that? Triple attacker. Okay. Yeah, I can't say I like that. We might have to try something different. We need that and that. By the way, I did record my final round of 3v3, Christmas Eve / day. I didn't like record it like with my voice or anything, but I did actually record the battles. I'll have to upload it to YouTube sometime. I don't like having missing parts. I think we're on the wrong battle there, Ski. It's alright, for a second then I was like, well, what battle are we on here? Yeah. I mean, I think, if anything, that's why Datacrons caused the reaction they did, because it's something they'd gone for before, but they found a way to monetize it. And the odd thing is, I don't think people minded it that much when the original system was in place. The main thing they didn't like was sort of being told they couldn't use parts of the roster, but because they jumped the gun, they essentially removed everything about the TW alteration. You know, something that just needed slightly altering, and basically just said, alright, fine, we won't do that then. It's like just classic jumping the gun. There's a question. You know, like jumping the shark or nuking the fridge? I wonder what a Star Wars version of that is. Oh yeah, I can't say I'd like any of that. I mean, that would get very messy. I mean, in a way, that might not be too bad in territory wars, because even though it would, again, be a headache for TW officers, at least then, as a guild, you can collectively group together to put teams down. But players on an individual basis, sort of making them chase after things month by month, that'd be horrendous. Whereas if you create a TW meta that lasts for maybe 3 to 4 months or longer, there might be some benefit to it. Maybe sync it up with Datacrons so that they have more purpose. I mean, imagine, say, you had 2 zones that required rebels. And, you know, it's a good modifier on defense. Currently, it's 50 per zone for top guilds, isn't it? So, they couldn't all put the layer down. Well, when I say a layer, I mean like the toxic layer. So they'd essentially be forced to say, right, we'll put a decent layer team down, but then we'll also have like a CLS or whatever team down. You know, so it would force that sort of variation. You could. I mean, I climb it every day when I can and with it around you. I'd say that's consistent enough. It might occasionally lose in GA because I don't get enough assists, but that's just RNG with the battle. But yeah, again, maybe I'm getting my TW numbers wrong, but if you got 2 walls for where you've got to place 50 teams at the front, 50 guild members each has a layer, you could only put 50 layers down, so the other wall would get rebel benefits, so you'd want to split the rebels up effectively, wouldn't you? If there is, I don't know it. It's not like Marvel Snap where we get like win percentages on a website. Well, of course, yeah. You get my point, though. It's the idea that... I know what you're saying, that you could still do Toxic Layer and then do like a Sana, a Mon Mothma, a Saw, or whatever. But it's just one of them things where it's like, well, you could do that. Say there were encouragements to using CLS. Do you get my point? Like, maybe there was things where, I don't know, Allies with guard. I don't know. Or call to action. Call to action would make more sense. Again, it's a very specific thing I'm thinking about there. I'm thinking of like one team that's really being abused a bit right now. Okay. I wouldn't really want to try that. So yeah, I think we go with this. Sorry, I've been trying to find out this counter, or at least see what SWGOH suggests. I think this is the one I'm going for. Oh, not that. That, and that. Again, when I'm talking about like a second Rebel team, though, Kit, it's all in this context of like TW if you suddenly had walls and bonuses. So if it was like a Rebel bonus, you'd want to do a Rebel team. Yeah, I am in agreement there. You don't make TW more annoying. You don't have to use them, but are you telling me that guilds wouldn't try to use them? Alright, that's not too bad. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to shake out, Kit. You know, I know what you're getting at, but the whole point of the suggestion I'm making is trying to find ways to avoid that. Essentially diversifying things. I know what you're getting at, it's just, I'm like, surely there is a way to mix it up. Exactly, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, though. Changing things up. Because I don't think anyone would disagree TW's been stale for a long time. I mean, I think CG would be big fat liars if they said that it's been an engaging game mode. I mean, I wouldn't put myself anywhere near your level, Skin, at least considering you're talking from that point of view, so yeah, I honestly don't feel like I'm anywhere close to that. I comment more from an outsider's perspective. Alright, I've not done this counter in donkeys. I think this is a two-shot. Yeah, I think we leave it at that, and then maybe we can clean up with Radis or something. Yeah, exactly. My guilds mostly play similar things. If I remember right, you don't start Echelon in this. I might be wrong, but it has been months since I actually did this battle. I say months, it's probably a year or more now. But I vaguely remember how you do it. Okay, so... Stealth, of course. I think that's okay. Basic. 2 meter up. We want a bit of speed. There we go. Echelon, stealth. Okay, that's not ideal, but we can roll with it. We've got advantage. Unlucky. 2 meter up. Oh. Okay, let's do that. Ooh, I feel very lucky there. Honest to God, I thought they'd go for silencer then. But for some reason, Anakin's taunting, so gotta try and take advantage of that. Ugh. Why not, I guess? Now I'm regretting not bringing Plo in this lineup. Let's just put that there, man. Ooh. Yeah, we're out. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, the days killed us. It might be, we might still be able to clean it up, but it's certainly a mess. Oh, we don't want that. It doesn't help that my resistance fleet isn't ready yet. I think we put Plo in here. We've still got some odds and ends we can maybe use with Mace. Alright, I don't like that. It'd be nice to get a turn, you know. Like, you know, on the list of, like, really bad preloads, that was, like, horrendous. Days there, great. Let's just do that, then. There's the Plo. As much as I want Rey to come in, I feel like I need to give the current group as a fighting chance to survive the battle. I'm surprised that Rose isn't counter-attacking. Cleanse and put that there. There we go. Put that there. was looking at that 2-minute track then thinking, can I get one turn here? Man, oh man. No, we didn't, in short. It didn't help that we got absolutely obliterated in the preload. Alright. 1, 2. We lost Dagger. What's the other one? I haven't got Fury class. Yeah, so that is not really viable. Yeah, the mass swarm's been used, that's something. Ooh. Trouble is I used all my rebels with the Leviathan match. So really, I'm gonzo here. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is kind of what happens. I had two... The only other thing I could have done, really, is trying to finalise the Executor, even though I don't really like doing triple attacker. And then negotiate a mirror, which I'm not really good at, if I'm being honest. I mean, I know I lost the one I thought I could do, but... Yeah, that's kind of where I was. I was in this position where I couldn't really feel comfortable doing whichever counter I chose. Alright, that's not terrible. Go on, let's just do that. There's that. Oh, that was a stupid gamble. I was thinking, where do I want to do it? Just bad judgment, that. Yeah. Oh, frustrating. Yeah. I went the wrong way with it. I should have put it on Cassian or whoever it was, Biston. Alright. I'm out. I'm gonna say I could do that, but literally I've got 4 ships, so... Yeah, we don't get the full clear. To be fair, they could struggle with mine. I'm not saying they will, but they could, because I've got my exec down, so... They'd have to get through that. I've done triple attacker as well, so... Maybe there's a curveball there for them, but... It's definitely in their favour. Bit of a bummer, that, though. I was quite efficient everywhere else. Alright. Just gotta wrap that up as a bad one. Ooh, credit asked. Didn't realise we got one of these. Alright, before we go then. If any of you want some channel points, now's your chance. Let's set this up. There we go. We'll put this on for 2 minutes. Just give people a chance put a vote in. Also gives me a chance to see who's online. No, not today. Not today. Okay, who have we got online? Let's search by Galaxy of Heroes. So it's RSG or Spartan. Got 3.1k channel points going on the 5 million or more. And so I like the fact that you all think I'm going to play with the favourable odds here. I'm going to say that would be Spartan. . mean, Linda, obviously I don't watch him for the fact that he's Spanish speaking, I think, and obviously I can't understand him, but give him credit, he always does well. It's nice seeing the non-English speaking streamers doing well. Or at least those who primarily don't. Alright. Not long left on this. Don't know if anyone else is chiming in. It could have been. You missed your chance, Kit. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what we get. Ooh, wow. Okay. Channel point standard drain around you. Sorry about that. I'm assuming it was around you because I could see that gone yes there. Yeah, Atrix has got a massive following for Snap. I've got to give him credit. I say massive following. The Zealots feels like the wrong word, but it also feels accurate to describe some of them. You know, whenever there's these events, you just see a bunch of Atrix fans in the chat going, Atrix, 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 and you're like, bleeding hellfire. Okay, so... yeah, not great luck today. It's got to be said. I just saw a red icon on my guild events. What's that about? Oh, it's saying we've got TB coming up. Let's just select that. I thought we haven't got TW join yet. All right, so we will raid Spartan. Just before I go, quick thank yous. Undead Gentleman / Kaleri, thank you for the resub. Pen with the 100 bits, thank you very much, Pen. Kit with the resub, thank you very much, Kit. And we had the raid from Brace Fantan, so thank you very much, Brace Fantan. Back tomorrow night now, we're going to be doing round 2, so hopefully we have a bit better luck. Hopefully. But yeah, as Aranya says, thanks to everyone in the chat for hanging around. And yeah, let's launch this. Oh, hang on, I've just seen we've got a few further down here. That'll teach me to scroll. So, Spartan's on 8, but I can also see Bones on 6 and Trufa Kaduv on 6. So let's go to Trufa. I'm changing raid point. Alright folks, let's get that launched. There we go. Alright folks, all set? Alright, there we go. See you next time folks. Bye for now.